Bitcoin Hyper has now raised $23.5 million. Ladies and gentlemen, this is shaping up to be one of the biggest pre-sales of this year. If you haven't already gotten a bag, this is the time to lock in and get yourselves a fat bag, okay? A lot of whales are buying. Recently, a whale bought $22,000 worth, and people are continuing to find out about this and FOMO into this, guys. This is your sign to not miss out on one of the greatest pre-sales of this year. The Bitcoin Hyper project is the fastest Bitcoin layer 2 chain out there right now. Okay, guys, they have raised, like I said, $23.6 million. For those that haven't already aped in, this is exactly how you buy. There will be a link down below. All you gotta do is click buy with crypto. Boom, bada bing, you get in. Okay, very simple, very easy. Now, what exactly does this ecosystem have to offer? First off, guys, you're gonna have a wallet, an explorer, bridge, staking, and memes. It's one of those projects that just has so much going on. And guys, they are so freaking active on X as well. They're breaking down barriers left and right. Bitcoin plus the fastest layer 2 equals unstoppable. Imagine being able to do everything you do on like Solana or BNB, but now you could do it on Bitcoin. Okay, that is actually going to be a groundbreaking. A lot of people, they own Bitcoin, they own ETH, but they don't really transact on ETH because, well, one, is too expensive, and they don't transact on Bitcoin, well, because you can't. So what happens when you put the technology of Solana or whatever, or BNB, and you put it into Bitcoin? Now, anyone that has Bitcoin, which is more people than people that own Solana, now go ahead and do stuff on this chain, okay? Pretty freaking cool. Now, can you think of a better gift? Pretty cool artwork here. Little flowers that has like these Bitcoin lightning bolts. Very interesting. Now, I think it's going to pop off, guys. I think this is definitely one of those trades that you definitely do take, and you take with, however much size you can afford, and you would want to swing trade this, okay? Because there's a whole ecosystem going on. There's going to be staking, there's going to be DEXs, there's going to be a bunch of cool things going on. I do think that this is going to be a pretty decently long-term project, but again, definitely take profits, right? The whole concept of pre-sale projects is you get in early before the public gets in, and you can go ahead and sell once the project is live. Okay, now there's a whole I guess a whole information dump on what exactly this project's about, how it works, all that type of stuff, how to buy Bitcoin Hyper, like literally everything. Okay, so if you guys do want to learn more about it, again, I will leave the website down below where you guys can go ahead and check it out. Now, when it comes to tokenomics, guys, 25% goes to the treasury, 20% goes to marketing, 15% goes to rewards, 10% goes to listings, and 30% goes to development. So overall, guys, I mean, it's a pretty freaking cool project. They have a bunch of different news articles as well going over the tech, going over what they're up updates are, the DevNet, all that type of stuff. Because guys, like I said, they have a literal working product. So it's not easy to just pull this out of thin air. The team's obviously working pretty hard. They also have some frequently asked questions. I'll definitely go ahead and check out, read through. But overall, guys, I mean, I genuinely like this, especially with the way Bitcoin is going and the way the markets are moving. This just seems like an absolute no-brainer to me. Now, if you guys, like I said, do want to go ahead and ape in, link is down below. Let me know how much of this you guys are actually buying. Let me know if you are also another whale out there, because like I said, we had a couple of whales that were aping into this, and I was like, whoa, holy smokes, like, this is nuts. I'm sure someone probably came from this channel as well. So yeah, shout out to you guys. But guys, that is it for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.